welcome to a WatchGarth commentary. Today we're going to be playing some Overwatch. Now this game wasn't at all on my radar until this morning. I'd heard of Overwatch, I've heard of Battleborn. I know they're games that are coming out soon. I think Battleborn's actually already out. But I had no interest in even looking at these games. I just didn't bother. And I was browsing Reddit and I saw a post. It was an in-depth comparison, Battleborn versus Overwatch. I've heard the question people have asked, which is better, which game should I get? And the answer every single person seems to give is that these games are completely different and you can't compare them. But I only just saw screenshots or maybe a quick gif of a 10-second clip or something, and these games look similar to me. They're sort of this cartoon first-person shooter type game, and I thought, I'm not really interested. But I decided to watch this video and see what each game was about and see if I'd actually like any of them. And the video I watched was a Total Biscuit's comparison. And what I got from his video was that Overwatch is a FPS. Basically, you load into a game, you play the game, it takes about 10 minutes. There's an objective in some of the modes, and whoever wins the game. There's level system, you get loot, which is basically just cosmetic stuff, or audio cues and stuff. And your level doesn't really mean anything, which I loved the sound of. In Call of Duty, your level really doesn't mean anything. You unlock guns as you level up and perks and stuff, but you don't get more powerful as you level up in Call of Duty. And it's like that in Overwatch, except for you have every single character unlocked, every single gun, because the guns are tied to the characters. That's the deal with a hero shooter, which is what both of these games are. You have every character at level 1, so you can just pick a character and you can choose that character at any level, and you will always have it. And the loot, you get 1 box per level. You level up, you get a new box. Each box contains 4 cosmetic items. Currently, you can't buy any boxes in either game, but I imagine that either Battleborn or Overwatch, or both, will eventually sell their loot boxes, because Battleborn seems to also be very similar, except for it having a single player and a co-op. And I just didn't like the look of Battleborn single player. It just didn't interest me. And Overwatch is 100% focused on PvP, and Battleborn is kind of split between co-op, single player, and PvP. And all I'm looking for from these games is just a deathmatch or a capture the flag type game mode thing, where I can just play it and chill out. And I don't see the point in getting Battleborn when they're trying to split their time between 3 different modes, because obviously the PvP in Battleborn isn't going to be as good as it would be in Overwatch, when Overwatch is 100% dedicated to balancing their PvP and all the mechanics and abilities and stuff like that, whereas Battleborn has to split it between their single player. And obviously, from Total Biscuit's video, he as well talked about the DLC. So Battleborn's going to have, I think, 5 DLC packs with a season pass, and the DLC is all single player stuff, and multiplayer stuff should be free. But as he pointed out in his video, if they're making paid content for single player, they're not going to be focusing on free content for their multiplayer, whereas Overwatch is 100% multiplayer and all their DLC is going to be free, and they're going to be producing more free content in their game post-release than Battleborn will be, because obviously Battleborn wants to sell their DLC, and why would they make a lot of free DLC when they want to obviously make money? They're a company, so they're going to be making paid content for their single player and co-op. So I decided to get the beta. I think the beta actually ends on the 10th of May. This is the 9th of May. Kind of late jumping into it, but I thought, hey, I want to try it out. I know I want to get the game because I've seen a lot of footage now. I've actually looked up a lot of gameplay and a couple Twitch streams, asked people in Twitch about the game and stuff like that. And I thought, I'll play the beta just in case you get something for playing the beta. A lot of games do this. You play the beta, you get a skin, you get a calling card in Call of Duty, you get a camo, stuff like that. So I thought I'd get the beta, play a couple games, obviously see if I do actually enjoy it, and maybe I get something bonus in the full release of the game, which actually comes out on the 24th, which is only 2 weeks away. And this is the beta footage. This is my first ever multiplayer against real players game. when you load up Battleborn, you can't like play everything straight away. You got to sort of install everything. So did the tutorial. It basically tells you right stick looks around, left stick moves, X is to jump. This is your fire button. These are your abilities. This is your health bar, and you kind of get used to the game. It's very similar in aspects to Plants vs Zombies. I never heard of the term hero shooter being applied to Plants vs Zombies, but it definitely does apply. Each character has 3 abilities. They have their weapon, which is only unique to them. The difference between between Overwatch, and Plants vs Zombies is that in Plants vs Zombies there's a plant side and there's a zombie side. And if you're on the plant side, you can't be a zombie. Whereas in Overwatch, I think there's 21 characters, and depending on whether you're on Team A or Team B or whatever they're called, you can be any of those 21 characters. They're not locked to a certain team. But in other aspects, like 3 abilities, one being your L, one being your R, and one being your triangle or Y, depending on Xbox and PlayStation, it's the exact same. And L1 and R1's a shorter cooldown, less powerful ability. Triangle is your high power, slower charging ability, which I think is called an ultimate in this game. I've only played one character, because I played the tutorial mission, and then I played against AI, which was very easy. First game I went on a 34 kill streak, second game I went on a 17 kill streak and didn't die in either of those games. And then I decided, hey, let's play some actual multiplayer now that the game's installed. So this is against real players. I don't know what this game mode's called. I just selected quick join and joined whatever match it put me into. And it's this one, where you capture an objective, and that's the only objective, and you have to hold it for a certain amount of time. Once it gets to 100%, you get a node. And I think the map changed, or maybe we just moved into a different area of the map, but we were not in the same place for the second node after our team won the first node. I'm trying to have a look at the gameplay. We have gone through a lot of the gameplay. I think we're at the end already, so I didn't even talk about my character. My guy has a fully automatic revolver. You can fire it in a slow fire rate mode, or you can press the L1 button for me, because I switched L1 and R1, and you fan fire it, and it shoots really fast. He also has a combat roll, which automatically reloads your gun, and a flashbang, which seems to do a lot of damage. I've actually gotten a double kill with just the flashbang. So, this is my favourite character, because it's the only one I've played, but it's reminiscent of the last word from Destiny. Obviously, there's a slow fire, long-ranged weapon, but it can be used up close, and then you have your fully automatic, really fast rate of fire panic button that you can use at close range, and then you combat roll, which automatically reloads your gun. It's like a shade step from Destiny that automatically reloads your gun. Kind of insane. And then you have flashbangs as well. And then you triangle, you hold that, it locks on, you press fire, and they just automatically die. Decided to include my loot box opening thing in this video, because why not? I didn't expect my commentary to go on this long, but it has. So I get this victory pose. Don't think I'll be interested in those in the final game. Voice cues, not that great to be honest, but whatever. And then this is a weapons, this is a character skin, and this again is another victory pose. So because the beta only ends in one day, I've got a lot of time to, not a lot of time to go through a lot of characters. I've got 20 characters that I've not even played yet, and I need to get on that. So I'll just show my stats. This is my only game I played. I think it was 17-4, which I would consider a good KD for a game that I've never played before. So, I think I'll upload some more content on Overwatch. Gotta start uploading more content overall, because it's been a slow time for my YouTube channel. I should probably get back on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll speak with you next time.